For founders, it's really important to remember and recognize that you don't need every VC to like you. You just need a couple of us to love you and really want to dive all the way in. It's a numbers game, right? And you've got to build a pipeline just like a sales process. You've got to be very organized in how you assemble that pipeline and go through it. And what we always talk about is having sort of a crucible of maybe 6 or 8 firms that you're talking to at the same time. And the reason is because you create a lot of surround sounds where those firms start talking to each other. They start saying, hey, I talked to Brian and Gina. Have you heard of those guys? Yeah, we talked to Brian and Gina too. And so you start to get this surround sound where people start to validate also within their networks. Those are important things. And if somebody says no, great, get them out of the funnel, add somebody else into the funnel, and just keep that crucible tight with 6 or 8 firms. And the reason we suggest 6 or 8 is because if you're talking to 20 or 30 firms at the same time, it's too disparate and you probably aren't getting that surround sound element. And if you're only talking to 1 or 2, it's not enough momentum to get people off the fence.
Yeah, I like the thought process around, you just need a couple that are, make the bet. And one thing I see sometimes founders trying to do is they try to kind of please every investor. You don't want to optimize for reducing risk for the investor. You want to optimize for the big outcome potentially. Some founders that are inexperienced, they look at trying to explain a story that's like, no, but this isn't that risky for you. If I'm an investor and someone says to me, hey, look, there's a chance this thing doesn't work, but if we get it right, this is going to happen. That is something that lights up an investor much more than trying to come with some de-risk, particularly at the early stage of VC.